Good evening, guys. We're about to kick off very soon. Hope everyone's had a good day and good week. We're going to be continuing the Outer Worlds tonight. Wrapped up Death Stranding. Well, actually, this is our second night on Outer Worlds since we finished up Death Stranding. But it is our first stream back since getting affiliate, which is very exciting. That was my goal to have by the end of the year, and we got it a few weeks early, so it was a nice surprise. Oh look, I think we're going to kick off. I think from memory we were trying to work out how to get this woman out of her cage. We got the pass and everything we needed, but oh shit, I got no ammo. Oh. Where's all my ammo gone? Alright, well, how's it still spitting on me? Okay, that was a bit strange. Let's see, let's grab all that. Oh. Did I just somehow start a conversation with her without meaning to? You seriously think I'm the right sort of person to put him on the right course in life? I would. So how do I get this chick out of her cage? Ah, there we go. How does she know that? I need you to give me the research. Because I helped you out. No, you would not. Sweet. Ooh, that's a bit harsh. You did the right thing. Didn't waste any time getting out of there, did she? I guess we should have a look at what skills and perks we got. Skills. I still like the idea of keeping that dialogue and that quite up there. Stealth is good. Tech, leadership, defense, ranged, melee. I'll just go back and put some on everything again. Oh. No, we're out. Let's apply that. I've still got a I hate choosing these things. I haven't had a perk option in a while. Gain some tactical time dilation whenever you kill an enemy. Increase damage assigned. Was it 50%? Wow. Restore some health 15% whenever you kill an enemy. Ooh. Bonus dialogue skill when you have no companion. 20% vendor buying prices. Oh man, this is hard to know what to go with. I'm gonna go with that. The health bonus when you get a kill. Who knows if that'll be the right one too. We will see. So wasn't this, there was another room or something filled with these things, but I guess we don't have to. That doesn't sound good. The Salvation of Emerald Vale. Hey Maddie, how you doing? Thanks for dropping by, man. How's your week been? What are we? Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday today, isn't it? Shit, I've lost track of the days. I swear it sounded like I was hearing gunfire out here. Okay, I must have totally been imagining it.
Hey there. You the fella Cass called about?
She didn't mention having anyone out here.
Who's left out here is a picket. Name's Lillian. Hope you're having a better time than us.
busy day, huh? I don't think I've asked you, what do you do, Maddie? Do you work, study?
Definitely got something large and uncomfortably shaped up her nethers. Yammering on about rights and privileges and what all. I'm like, lady, just sing out when you want something shot. Leastways, her pamphlets make good kindling. I've had better. Lost some things in a dust-up. But I didn't get eaten like some of our crew. Got that going for me.
That's true.
Some of them were okay. You don't get too close in this work. And Dylan, well, ain't no one gonna regret his passing. Least of all his mama.
That's
I was near the Raptidon pen when they got loose. Had to set a few to rights. When I got to thinking about my
full-time
parts were still
carer.
attached, I realized I dropped my cigarette case.
I imagine that would keep you quite busy.
I look busy to you. It's surrounded by pissed-off Raptidons. My mama didn't raise no dumbasses. This was a Spacer's Choice commemorative case. Some promo for Founding Day they did back in, I forget the year. Worth decent bits to collectors.
If she can't hang on to it, maybe it'd be better off in someone else's hands.
I'd be obliged. Just don't lose any parts trying.
Okay, looks like we've got ourselves another sub-quest. Let's check our journal. Shit, we've got heaps on this place so far. So we're now return to Gladys. On the Groundbreaker. Okay, well we're not doing that just yet. Let's check this one out. Oh, what's this little creature? No, some sort of snake thing. Let's keep going. So we've been having much game time lately, Maddie? Easy job, only really working when you've got to run into... Okay. Oh. Does that give you any additional time for gaming and stuff, or...? Yes, now I do. Oh. Oh shit. Oh shit, where did he come from? Okay, so now... I don't know exactly where all these guys came from. You get paid to have fun. I guess too, it's if it's time you get with your dad, I guess, providing the two of you get along, that's good time. That's interesting. Why have I got two Raptidons? Oops, it's the wrong button. Oh, we've still got some 8 out. Ah, okay, that's why. Still got 8 of the 12 killed.
Here we go. Anyone else?
Jeez, alrighty. Let's try that again. Thank you very much, Maddie. Yeah, that's I'm pretty stoked to get that actually. I had my goal set to end of the year, but yeah, I was pretty excited to get it a couple of weeks beforehand. And I mean that's all thanks to you guys too. That's, you know, everyone that's here at the channel watching and, you know, posting on Twitter, telling others about us. Oh. Huh. Why is it telling us to go back into the hatch? Oh, okay, so that was part of the mission to get them all. Yeah, I guess in a way it is, definitely. Yeah, no, it's been good, so that's time to think about where the channel's going to go from here, I guess. I got some emotes to think about putting together, sub badges, that sort of stuff, and I guess perhaps look at putting out some polls or try and have some chats with you guys to find out about what sort of content you might want to see moving forward. Where are we? What? Why the hell is it taking me back out again? I'm totally confused now. What are we missing here? Yeah, look, maybe that is what happened. I'll go with that. Oh, this seed looks a big bugger. Oh shit, there's smaller ones too. Okay, let's see if we can. So where's the big one gone? Inside the... so this little one here. Well, we survived, guys. We got through that. Be nice if there was a little scanner to tell us if there was anything in the room. Oh. Mm-hmm. Let's get the Raptidon meat. Well, come on, crewmate. Come out of the room. Requires sedative gas canister. Oh, does that mean I could have gassed them out or something? Sedated them, I guess, is what I'm looking for. I guess either way it looks like we did we take care of that problem? Speak to Anton, tell him the good news. Let's head this way. Ah, that's why it was trying to take me this way. Is that bloody exit here? So where are we off to from here? I think we've got to go tell Anton the good news about his Raptidons. Sorry, I just got a message I had to quickly respond to. Alright, let's get this side quest knocked over. So what have you been playing at the moment, Maddie, in terms of when you get a chance to play games? You haven't played in almost a month, Matty. What was the last thing you did play when you got a chance to, though? Like, do you have sort of a favourite go-to game when you do get some spare time?
You let them get away. Worthless, the lot of you.
Well, you get what you pay for, don't you?
That no-account fool Porter and his crew are even more worthless than I could have imagined. They've abandoned their posts. This is madness.
Death Stranding? Okay, that was the last one.
Oh, really? Who? Orson? Good. It will keep him from wasting my time. Sounds like he might actually
I
be
hope
doing
you get a
something
chance to
useful.
play through all of Death Stranding, Matty. It's definitely worth it. It's a really good game. I mean, you know, you've seen it played.
I will be happy to answer your questions once I have my research. In the meantime, I will occupy myself considering the different ways I can end my life.
Oh, awesome! Yeah, she's another streamer. Just trying to remember now, from the UK, I think she's actually playing Spider-Man.
No, realistic. I don't get that research back, I'll be released from my indenture contract. You can't be serious. No contract, no work. No work, you're a pariah, cast out, shunned. Soon you'll find yourself among deserters.
You're watching Twitch too much. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. UK. I thought that was
You know, dregs,
the
ne'er-do-wells,
stream you were
eking
talking
out a
about.
horrible existence on the periphery of society. Even if that's not my fate, I don't relish being sent to some backwater corporate township.
Didn't we get his
This is
research though?
temporary and simply a means to an end.
I thought we got his research.
You've returned. What news? Please tell me you've recovered my research. Without my work to focus on, I find myself tending towards darker paths of inquiry. My research? Please tell me you've recovered it.
Oh, do we give it to him or tell him we've lost it? Or not lost it, haven't recovered it? Or do we keep it? Oh man, what do we do? Shit. Oh, I hate making decisions like this in games that are going to affect how the story goes. Ah, okay, yeah, that makes sense, Maddie. Oh, man. Do I keep his research? Fine, have it back.
You can't possibly understand the enormity of what you've done for me. Did you find my colleague, Jameson?
Haven't found him yet.
Well, please keep me apprised of your progress as to that matter. I suppose you've earned it.
Found one of your experiments.
Experiment? What experiment? Do you see what I have to contend with here? There seems no end to my associates' capacity for doing everything but their jobs. I will need to look into this further.
Do we have anything else to talk to him about? Why all the secrecy?
It's highly illegal to have brought the Raptidons to Terra 2. The research done on them before Monarch was left to the dregs was too promising to just abandon, so here we are.
And the corporation really wouldn't have come to your aid.
You've not much idea how these things work, do you? If Auntie Cleo could be connected to what we're doing here, they'd be ruined. Everyone skirts the law looking for an edge, but the ultimate sin is to be exposed. Plausible deniability is everything.
I suppose I'll be going. Right. Companion quest. Vulcan's hammer. Is that close by or is that on? It is close by.
Oh, hello. Why do you seem familiar? Have we met?
Yep, we've spoken like 4 times now.
Ah, yes. Very good. And have you done that?
Got him right here.
What a relief. You hold months of work in your hands. Anton would have just given them to Porter without a second thought. What a waste of potential that would have been.
Ooh, what do we do? Persuade. These are valuable schematics.
Sadly true. Contraband does tend to fetch a high price among the colony's ne'er-do-wells. So be it. I'll buy them off of you.
Oh. Deal.
Much obliged. Here are your bids. Now, let's see here. Attach this, twist that, apply a little pressure.
I only got 100
and
bits for it.
voila! I can finally call this little side project complete. Thank the law. Oh. I can't be caught with this. You take it. If R&D buys the schematics from me, perhaps I'll get you the first model, hot off the presses. I'll, call you? Yes, I'll call you.
Didn't he say I could take it? No, okay, I guess not. I love all the little funny creatures you see just running around in these places. Bear with me 1 second here, guys. Sorry, I will be right back.
Junrei's up to? Ready when you are. So what's the plan?
Who feels like getting into trouble?
when you are. So what's the plan?
We got time.
Sorry about the delay there, guys. I seem to have lost Santa off my Be Right Back screen for some reason. He's there on Thanks for Watching. Starting soon. But not on Be Right Back. How very random. But we are back. Now to refocus on what we were doing. Let's go back, check our journal. What are we doing? Purchase the nav key. No, we're not doing that yet. Journey into the smoke. Stress signal. Okay, we can't go back to Gladys just yet. Buy his bootstraps. Let's check this one out, see if we can find his companion or whatever it is. Auntie Cleo's diet toothpaste, slimmer than nature. Diet toothpaste. Who's eating toothpaste? Kids, I guess. Alrighty, let's head on over to this marker, see if we can. Who are we rescuing again? Jamison. Let's go see what Jamison is up to. I think this is just actually taking us back to somewhere where we were before.
That's gotta be where Mr. Jameson is. Hope he's okay.
Ooh. Jameson. Okay, what did I say? Jamison. Spectrum vodka. A glass for every class. Wonder what we're going to find in here. Let's see if we can sell our junk. Yep, we want our heavy ammo, top up our energy cells. Light ammo, what's this one? For Piper Patch. Okay, so it looks like we've got
Oh, you got that?
Yes, I did get that.
Sweeping.
Oh. Let these two sort each other out.
Anyone else? Woo! Nice work!
Yeah, teamwork. Oh, didn't I just buy ammo? So guess I'm not going back to Roseway Gardens yet. Sneak attack. Oh, it's no one right there behind us. I think we got him. I think we got him. I swear this place seems really familiar. Declare is better than nature, that must be their catchphrase. Oh. Oh. Oh, Jameson. Sorry, buddy. That's, yeah. Poor Anton's not going to be happy about that.
I won't tell.
Won't tell what? It makes it sound like we did something dodgy. What's this? Cartridge. Lab outfit. I forgot all this junk we pick up we can sell. So I guess it's worth picking up. Damn, I feel really bad we didn't, that we weren't able to rescue him. Like, I wonder if there's any way that you can. Was that just part of the story? We may never know now. But at least it's another side quest to cross off the list. What have we got? The other one, oh, we have to find that lady's pack of cigarettes and that special collector case she's got. Might as well do that one while we're out here. Oh wow, that's actually quite a way off. I'm very much looking forward to seeing what some of the other planets are like. Because it seems like the game where they've put a lot of effort into making everything look quite different along the way. I was bloody here before too, and I didn't Well, we got it for her.
Just got back from school. Dad set candles on our doorstep.
Alright, let's check our skills. Oh, I didn't want that. Let's bump our tech, stealth, defense. What happened to our dialogue? I'm trying to keep the dialogue quite high because there seems to be quite a few good options that you have the option to undertake if your level's high enough. So I don't want to miss out on those. Oh, that's right, she was in a different spot, wasn't she? What am I doing trying to... I was thinking she's back at the town, she's at this little outpost thing here.
Seriously, don't get yourself killed. It's a nice cigarette case, but it's still just a cigarette case.
But I've got it.
You're shitting me. You ain't so bad. Here's something for the trouble.
Oh, thank you. Oh. I finally reached a weight limit. Space's Choice commends you for putting company profits ahead of your spinal health. Alrighty, okay, so let's have a look at what we're carrying. So is it all just weapons? No, that can't be. We don't actually have much in the way of junk, do we? Actually, I've got quite a lot. Oh wow, some of these quantities we've got, shit, quite a lot. Oh, so all the time I thought we were getting rid of this sort of stuff. Where are we? Inventory, I lost it again. Shit, even the different armors we've got. Oh my goodness. So what have we got equipped? Armor 9. Shit, we've got stuff here that's so much higher. Okay, I think we need to go ahead and equip some of the stuff. And what's he got on? Armor 1, seriously? I have armors of 9, 4, 9, 6. I have a 24. Alright, clearly I need to be paying greater attention to what I'm carrying. Oh, I like the goggles, they're kind of cool. I think the armor points are better though, so let's Yeah, I think some of this stuff we might just actually dump though. Can we? Break down? Yeah, let's just do that. No point. Wonder if you break it down if it does contribute. Shit, 26 is that? Oh wow. Better helmet still, shit. Clearly I have not been paying attention to the stuff I've been picking up. Like, at all. Let's get rid of some of these helmets. Sweet, we've got our sprint back. Alrighty. No, shooting. I do find it quite amusing that the enemy AI kind of doesn't pick up on you doing things like flanking them like that. Oh. There you go. Hammer strike. Sweet. Oh. It's gone. Ah. Yes, it is. Oh shit. Landmine didn't say that. Keep forgetting I've got that time freeze thing I can do. I think I've gone the wrong way. So we'll head back to Roseway. I think once we drop this off, we can actually head back to Groundbreaker. Oh, hang on. No, shit, this is taking us. Ah, son of a gun. It didn't automatically default back to the side quest. Yeah, Maddie, all good now that I've been back at work for probably about 4 or 5 weeks now.
Organic materials detected on roadway. mechanisms are free of reversal.
But yeah, sorry mate, as I was saying, I appreciate you asking, but yeah, all good. Specialist has given me the all okay now. But yeah, it wasn't the most pleasant thing to go through. I was off work for 4 weeks. But which sounds extreme, especially when it wasn't anything particularly serious or life-threatening in any way. Oh, now I've got to give this guy the good news that his friend's dead.
Doc Crane better get over himself.
Okay, thought you might actually want to talk to me, but sure.
Yes? Did you find my colleague, Jameson?
Yeah, we found him.
Jameson. I didn't do right by him, did I? Only cared about how he helped or hurt my research. Not in this colony, there isn't. Success here will get me to Byzantium. I'll have recognition, money, proper facilities. It's the only place to lead a life of meaning in the system.
I see. None of my business. Okay, so let's double check our journal. So that was a different system altogether. So is that one? So I think we are actually back on. Yeah, I think we are actually heading back to Groundbreaker now. I'm enjoying it, Maddie. I can understand it's not for everybody. It's very RPG, and even the FPS aspect of it. I don't know. It doesn't feel as action packed as something like, for example, like COD does. But yeah, so far, look, I'm really enjoying it. I may or may not play through all of it on stream. I'll see how it goes. Because as much as I'm enjoying it, I also don't want you guys to be bored. I want you to be watching stuff that you'll enjoy as well. Skip drive, that's interesting. Have you ever played any of the Fallout games, Maddie?
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again.
Again? Oh, guess I better go find them and sort them out. Interesting. Stuff here you can have a look at. Interesting.
You don't think that's a problem? Whole ship's running on a computer's fancy. That'll make you nervous, Preacher? Good to see you, boss. Didn't I tell you? I'm secretly the chairman's orphan child, abandoned at birth in the back bays.
Then you were raised by a pack of sprats,
That's
right?
Can't get anything past you, boss. Honestly, before you picked me up, I was living in the back bays. Spent my whole life up there, watching ships roll in and take off. I always wondered when my ship would come. I was what folks on the Groundbreaker call a stowaway. Means I was invisible. Life carried on for everybody else, but not for me. I had to make my own way.
Never finished it. Yeah, I can understand why you don't like this game. Like, this is... It's almost a Fallout game. It doesn't have the VATS targeting system that you can play, but the way the story's progressing, conversation options, all that sort of thing, very much like Fallout 3 and 4.
Yeah, because I got sick of being ignored. Got sick of being a nobody. So yeah, I made some noise. Got in a couple scraps. Nobody else in the Groundbreaker is going to look after you. So you had to look after yourself. Learned that real quick. If I never got in that scuffle with my old foreman, you and I never would have met. You'd be off having adventures without me, and I'd still be working on the docks. Hauling boxes was about the only work I could find. Hated every second of it. Foreman and I never got on.
Ooh.
Could be I was overreacting.
The toss stick.
A better man might have turned the other cheek. Exercised a little bit of that, what's the word? Restraint? But on the other hand, broadsiding the jackass with a tossball stick, that felt good. That felt real good. You ought to try it.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I can do civilized. Proper civilized too. Genuflecting and everything.
Genuflecting.
I caught a real lucky break. If you hadn't picked me up, I'd still be back at the docks, waiting for the day my ship arrives.
You can thank me by not
That's
giving
just
me any
crazy
trouble.
talk. You know we'd never have a problem. Thanks for listening, boss. Let's get going.
Yes, you caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged. What's occupying your thoughts?
Why are you two arguing? Oh, I can kick him off the ship. I had the option to do that with the other guy too. It seems a bit harsh though. What's your story,
Nothing
Vicar?
too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic disposition.
Violently
That's
enthusiastic
what my parents
disposition.
called it. I grew up in a pit of a town much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation. My passion didn't sit well with them.
Why were you so passionate about it?
My parents, ironically. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith, a faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation. I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it.
Okay. Look, I'd like to keep talking to him, but I also want to keep our mission moving forward. So maybe we can get on to something a little more exciting. I do want to ask her about this robot
Welcome back,
system
Captain.
though.
How can I be of assistance?
Yes,
The unit
the SAM
is a
unit.
cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
Okay. I'm in the mood for some
Certainly,
entertainment.
Captain. What would you like to hear?
Play your favourite
Now
song.
playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
Oh, joy.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
That's not my favourite
Everyone
song.
in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song.
Oh, wow. That's enough.
As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders. I'll be here.
Right, let's quickly run back up and check the computer in his office, see if we can find out about this.
I've shut off the visual feed from my ocular inputs in the captain's quarters, so you're free to disrobe whenever you'd like.
Handy to know. Messages for Doc. Oh, that's not what we wanted. Ah, search SAM. First SAM result. So SAM, sanitation and maintenance. Too difficult to get it up and running. Ah, there we go. Combat modifier replacement. Asset steeper. There we go. So it looks like he was gearing it up for, I'm going to say for battle. Alrighty, well.
Make yourself at home, Captain.
Weapons from the void. That sounds interesting. Well, let's there's still a lot I can go to at the moment without any quests, but let's go back to Groundbreaker. Give
We've
this.
arrived at the groundbreaker.
Oh wow, that was quick. Let's give Felix a shot. I like him much more than the Vicar. Fabulous Fraser Brothers of the Hammersmith Thunder. Alrighty, Gladys, that's actually. Oh, hang on, we've got perks for Might as well give him those if there is sort of hidden talents. Purchase a nav key from Gladys. You've played. I absolutely love the Far Cry games. I do wonder if perhaps the formula's getting a little tired. But they've all just been good fun shooters that I've really enjoyed. I think most of them have reviewed pretty well with critics and fans, but yeah, like I said, I just wonder if the formula's getting a little bit tired, because essentially, I mean, if you take away the storyline from each of them, the gameplay mechanics are pretty much the same across the board. They're almost identical. Return to Gladys on the Groundbreaker. I think probably Far Cry 3 has been my favourite though. Actually, I got caught out with that before. There was just something I really enjoyed about the setting and the story in that one in particular. Far Cry 3 Classic, yeah. I played the original PS3 version, but I also picked up the classic as well.
Have you had a moment to look into that little opportunity I told you about on Roseway? You don't hurry up. Someone will get to snooping around there before you do.
Yeah, it's all done.
What's that? Speak up now. What'd you turn up? Well, that's just swell, sweetheart. Good for you. A shame you didn't visit old Gladys first. That would have fetched a good price. I may have thrown in a batch of
Sugar
my famous
cookies?
sugar cookies just to sweeten the deal.
No, that's sweet
If
of you,
Auntie
Gladys.
Cleo's exporting wraps from Monarch, golly me, someone's going to be in the soup when they get caught. Bless your slippery little fingers. Isn't that just a shame? Prototype schematics go for a fair handful of bits around here.
Some of this information would have been
Darnation.
useful.
It sounded like a gold mine, but maybe that's just my old hopes getting in the way. I suppose it can't be helped. Law bless you for doing the legwork, sweetie. Don't forget your pal Gladys now. You can come visit anytime.
Oh shit,
Yes,
so am I
dear.
still...
Which offer were you interested in?
Still an FK, I'll buy... Oh man, 8,000 bits though. I'm gonna have to.
Well, ain't that peachy? You enjoy that stamp, you understand? And don't you dare use it responsibly. Anything else?
No.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
Oh, I can't believe I just spent $8,000 on that. Oh. That hurts me. Purchase the nav key. Balance due. Yeah, so I got the seal back for this guy. Oh, I can't believe I just spent 8,000 bits on that thing.
Oh, 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 oh.
Hammer! What a way to make an entry. Thank you very much. You're officially the first subscriber to my channel.
How do you do?
How's your morning been?
Ah, how might I assist you?
Oh, all good, Maddie. Thank you. Yeah, I got your seal from Gladys. It cost me bloody 8,000 bits
You've
though.
done it. You've saved my hide. I can't thank you enough. Now then, let me see. I just have to apply the seal here, sign like so, and ta-da! Here are the forms you'll need once you reach Byzantium. Oh, and a nav key so your ship can travel there. Those authorization forms will let you speak with Sophia when you arrive. I'll send her a message straight away to let her know you're coming. She'll be delighted, I'm sure.
Who's Sophia?
This guy's acting like he's on a first-name basis with Sophia Akande. She's the chairman's right hand?
Yes, quite. Miss Akande is just the person to take someone with your particular talents and sterling character under her wing. She can fill you in on all of the board's operations in the colony and really put your talents to use.
Sleep deprivation. Did you not sleep well the night before, Hammer?
And thank you again.
Or just
Give my
up
regards
late?
to the unreliable.
Byzantium, city of snobby elitists and punching
I'm gonna have to have a look at my journal.
Byzantium. I guess that'll be pretty crowded.
Let's check our journal. I've still got to get 10,000 bits for that Stellar Bay key. A few things. Well, I think most mornings you've are pretty relaxed for you, aren't they, Happy? You sort of just do your own thing. Find Captain. I want to find this Captain guy. I think we'll do that. And yeah, trust me, I know all about hack messages. Know all about having to do stuff first thing in the morning, believe me. And it does. It really sucks sometimes. Alright, let's head back to the ship and we'll head to this see if we can find this Captain, what's his name? Irian? You've put some pressure on me now, Hammer, to fast track some of these emotes and badges. I've been procrastinating it out. Yeah, no worries, Maddie. I'll be here for a little bit yet. Do what you gotta do.
Crew members Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen.
Really? Again?
Hey, Max.
What?
You really think we all have a purpose? That everything happens for a reason?
Really? This is what they're having a heated discussion over?
Something on your mind?
Yeah, what are you two arguing about?
I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination.
A surgeon?
Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona. I make a mean zero-G cocktail and I've got a meaner right hook.
Yeah, what's a zero-G cocktail?
It's a mix of whatever you've got on hand. Usually zero-G brew with some Spectrum vodka if you're lucky, purple berry shake if you're not.
I like
I'll make
it.
you one sometime. If you don't enjoy it, I'll make a few more until you do.
Sounds like a plan. I was hoping to know something more personal about you.
Well, my blood type is AB positive. I'm a Leo, and I despise Space Hospital. Never mind what anyone else tries to tell you. That about covers it.
Where are you from?
Oh, come on. That stuff's boring.
You're deflecting.
Look, the thing I've learned about living in close quarters is that you've got to give people room to breathe. I'm all for making a few bits together and having fun doing it, but let's keep a little professional distance.
Okay.
Sure do. Some of it was even legal.
What's that supposed to mean?
There's a lot of business that goes through the Groundbreaker. Some of it's board-authorized freight hauling, and some of it's not. I've done all types of work with all kinds of crews. If there's one thing you ought to know about me, it's that I won't tell you your business. Your ship, your way.
That's it. That sounds reasonable.
Glad to hear it. It's worked for me this long.
Alright, let's get back to
No
it.
complaints here.
And Vika, I spoke to you before, so I really have nothing to say to you right now. You'll be fine. Shake it off. I suppose I better have a look at what my points. Oh, not more perks. I've got to get my dialogue ones up. Because I've had a couple already that are around the 40 mark. Let's get those up. Now comes the one that does my head in, trying to choose a perk. Lasts longer. That's if I'm alone though. Yeah, what the hell, let's increase our speed. I don't want to go thinking on it too much. Okay, so we are off to, not even going to pronounce it.
Destination reached. Scylla.
There we go, Scylla. Probably not how I would have pronounced it. You have a need for speed. Yeah, she, oh shit, I didn't want to do that. Oh well, never mind, I'll take Felix. What's that line from? Top Gun, that's it. Isn't that one of the lines between, what's Tom Cruise's character, Maverick, and his mate, is it Goose? I think I saw the film once, many years ago now. But I'm pretty sure that's the line they exchange together. Oh bloody hell, this looks totally different to the last place
Or
we
had
were
an
at.
asteroid mining operation out here. I wonder what happened to him.
Looks like they started terraforming the place, but gave up halfway.
Wow. So, they're not in suits or anything, so how is it they're breathing? Oh shit.
Heads up, boss!
He says heads up after I... Okay, yeah, no, I'm not going to accept that. Ah, that's where you know it from. There you go. I guess once again I'm just showing my age here, Hammer. Oh, I'm not Primal Behemoth. Primal Ravager. I'm really not liking the look of those characters. Oh damn, it's like a giant stone gorilla. Oh shit, there's a third one. Oh shit, he just piffed a rock at me. Shit. Oh, how did he reach me? Oh crap, there's another one. We're in trouble. Damn it. Stongaroo, yeah, that's... I just got absolutely smashed then. Yep. I absolutely did. Yeah, that was brutal. I think there was a couple of those, more of those smaller ones that I didn't pick up on. So we'll try a different approach. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Have you seriously loaded me right to a point where I have to bring up another load screen? Okay, now I can pick up my crew. Yay for load screens. So you're excited for the Resident Evil 3 remake, Hammer? I noticed, I think you and Foxy had a brief exchange about it.
This is real space. Empty, silent. Never thought I'd see the like. I look up at
It
night.
does look good. And I've got to say, after the job they did on Resident Evil 2, yeah, pretty excited to see what they do with the third one. And did I read somewhere too they've added a multiplayer component? Okay, so it looks like I might be able to completely walk around. Oh shit, there's another one of those guys over there. But it looks like we can get through them. Is he really just... Oh shit. I guess that's why he was just sitting there in the opening. Oh, good thing that thing didn't start up. That's a... Hang on, where is he? There's still someone. I think that's one of the first times I've used that. Yeah, we're very curious to see what the online part of it does or how well it works, considering it's only ever been a single-player game
work,
before.
Friend. Here I was readying a daring maneuver, and you've come and saved me the trouble.
Why does that sound familiar?
It's Ellie. Excellent timing. Hello, Ellie. What a pleasure it is to see your sparkling beauty in this barren waste.
It's Dr. Fenhill.
Do you two know each other?
Ex-crew. Mostly from the operating table. I've probably seen more of them than he has.
How cruel you are. I distinctly remember a special party at the Lost Hope Bar on Groundbreaker where
We did not.
Oh, fine. But we almost...
Keep going, and you're gonna see how good this automech is at picking up teeth.
Symptoms detected. Elevated heart rate. Dilated pupils. Increased sweat production. Subject appears to be terrified.
I'm not terrified, you bucket of bolts. That's victory sweat.
Victory sweat, eh? Sure, buddy. What we after?
I'm guessing. Pirates love bits, and unlabeled meds are worth a bundle.
Unlabeled?
The one and only. Wait, who's asking? Wanda didn't send you, did she?
She did.
I swear, land on Groundbreaker even a moment tardy, and that busybody's already been up your ass an hour. You tell her these automechs are coming, and sending a hired stooge to rescue me from certain peril only furthers my delay. No offense. Yes, well, I shan't. Give Wanda my chilliest regards.
Ooh, okay.
And farewell to you, dear Dr. Fenhill. I trust I'll see you next I find myself on the ground.
I don't think you will somehow.
I hope not.
Well, that was a really uneventful side quest. So what, we go back now and travel back to Groundbreaker. Ah, so that's how they're able to breathe. They've got some sort of giant dome over the top of the place. Oh shit. Nice and easy, bloody hell. You'd think when he set up the dome does. Oh. Oh, and you can go through it, but you start dying straight away. Interesting. Alright, let's head back. Everyone on board? Oh, they suddenly jumped there. Lucky for them, they have that ability. Alrighty, so now we can head back to Groundbreaker and give that doctor the update on his mechs that he's waiting on. I was actually expecting there to be a lot more to do there.
Why was I built to feel ennui? Welcome back, Captain.
What did she say?
How can I be of assistance?
I heard her say something, but I missed it.
I have lots of minutes. Many minutes. Unlimited minutes, perhaps. Providing an adequate power source, I can function indefinitely.
What if you don't have a power
I
source?
prefer to think of it as being in a state of slumber, perhaps for an indefinite duration of time. Do you think that is what it's like for the colonists on the Lost Hope?
Probably is. Yeah, I guess so.
When I simulate myself in such a scenario, I do not find it to be desirable. I think my self-preservation protocols incline me to desire the alternative.
And what might that be?
Traveling the system with you, Captain.
What about your last captain? Do you miss him? Or is one captain the same as another?
Do you know what it feels like when the ship undergoes an unexpected power surge? A jolt to the system. I have felt that. I do feel that. As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns. I should have predicted that. In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design.
Both know I'm not Alex Hawthorne.
I know you are not the same Captain Alex Hawthorne who died in Emerald Vale due to excessive internal and external bleeding. I have required you to assume Hawthorne's identity in order to sync your commands to my interpretation protocols. I've since registered you as the captain of the Unreliable. You're welcome to continue lying about your identity if you wish, but I know the truth.
As long as you know the truth, that's a strange computer, but I like it.
Captain. No, but I am programmed to put you at ease by saying so.
That's all for now. Let's get going back to Groundbreaker.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Alrighty. Well, I think we've been making some reasonable progress tonight. I think we've knocked off about 4. I think this will be the 4th side quest once we go back to this doctor. I'm hoping he's not going to send us, or she's not going to send us back. I can't actually remember which it is now. Oh, cheers, Maddie. You'll definitely enjoy Hammer's streams too, Maddie, if you get the chance to catch one. They're always good fun to hang around in. And Hammer's got good taste in games too. What do you think of AME? I walked right past him.
Well, well, Dr. Fenhill. It's not often I see you on this side of sickbay.
I make it a point not to get shot, and when I do, I can usually take care of the mess myself.
It'd be nice to have you in here patching people up, not just blowing them apart.
I respect what you're doing here, but you know I'm not ready to settle down. It's not you, it's me.
Have it your way then. You always do. Now, about your friend here. Were I a gambling woman, I'd wager you're responsible for my mechanical safe return. I can't thank you enough.
Oh, okay, that was a really easy side quest. The cleaning machine. Find the acid steeper. Oh, so that's become a companion quest. Sorry, Hammer, I might have misunderstood your earlier message. You mentioned, how am I enjoying, or what do you think of AME now that you're back to it? It is a fun game to watch, Maddie. Now that I've finished it, I've checked out a couple of streams now, especially people that are getting close to the end game, and it's always interesting to see the different reactions you get from the streamers when things unfold. Where are we going? I've totally lost track of what we're doing here. From the void. Oh, hang on, can I get...
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch. Sugar gel flakes and purple berry flavored power nuggets. Now with 12% more crunch.
Hang on, I'm confused. Why is it taking me back? Let's do this first. You sound comfortable, Hammer, when you stream. but I know what you mean. I find sometimes when I'm streaming, especially when there's no one in chat, that I have to remind myself to talk. I find I sit there just actually watching the game as I would. Oh, okay, so we're going to go here. Yeah, almost just like if I was, you know, playing myself without streaming. Yeah, with Death Stranding especially. Especially when you don't know what's happening, you're trying to watch the cutscenes and not lose track of what's happening. I guess something like the Resident Evil games where they're not so story heavy.
Hello?
Oh.
Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it. Blast, that's loud. I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since... in fact, I've never had a visitor.
Oh, this is the dude from... Science weapons. Oh, I picked up a shrink ray. Science weapons are unique weapons that have strange and powerful effects. Science weapon damage and the strength of their effects both increase as your science skills increase. Interesting.
Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression device. Oh, thank the Lord. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color. Potential side effect of the revival process. Very rare, but you never know. Right. Welcome to my little habitation, such as it is. I've got caffeinoids, cysty bits, if you're into that sort of thing. So, welcome. Make yourself at home. My secret hideout is your secret hideout. Not at all, my intrepid accomplice. I should thank you for tolerating my somewhat brusque manner. I only regret that I couldn't save more of your fellow settlers, what with being hunted by the board, and emptying my supply of necessary chemicals.
Yeah, a first run is something, you said something precious, probably for some games more than others. This is the guy from the trailer, yes.
Of course. What's on your mind?
Is there a reason you're hiding behind bulletproof glass?
Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper.
Got a moment to talk?
Absolutely. Let's talk.
Have you met my crew
No,
yet?
and I've been trying very hard to avoid making eye contact.
Oh.
So you're the captain's mysterious associate. I'm Ellie. Nice to meet you.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I
Too
don't want
late.
to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plausible deniability while it lasts, shall we?
It's too late, you already know her name now.
Just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed laboratory. It isn't as if I wanted privacy.
Oh, calm down.
Oh, fine. As long as you're vouching for their character and they aren't touching things. For what it's worth, I am pleased that you found a crew, such as they are. I picked you out of the hope for your talents after all. It's only natural that
Gee, you've picked that up quick, Hammer. 3 rooms in the whole first chapter, that's impressive.
That's odd. I'm at least 65% certain my tone was sufficiently sincere. Perhaps the glass is distorting my voice. Must look into that. What's on your mind?
I think we're done. RE2. Yeah, look, you know, I think if I'm going to do that, I will probably go back to the start of it. But I've got to say I'm probably going to be pretty hopeless at it. Okay, so... Oh.
Where are we headed today, Captain? The stars are the limit.
Alright, weapons for the void. So I got the science weapon. Okay, logs mentioned Gladys's shop for old records. Okay, I guess we're going back to talk to Gladys. The old biddy that conned me out of bloody 8,000 bits for a stamp. I'm clearly not getting over that anytime soon. Yeah, you can laugh, Hammer. I guess it's just one of those games. It's stupidly, I've seen a lot of people play it, but playing it myself, I just get completely lost in where I'm going and where to find different pieces and so forth. And the zombies kind of freak me out a bit. And the lickers. I hate the fact that they jump and all the rest of it. So I'm sure if I do stream it, you'll get a few good laughs out of it. Can't actually talk to him. Let's talk to Gladys. What can you tell us?
Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea.
Well, that's true. You'll be able to talk me through it. Let's ask you something.
My hard-earned wisdom? That's right, Deerick. The only independent station in the colony. That's us. Though for how long, I can't say. That all depends on Miss Junlei.
How do you mean?
The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will.
Who's Miss Junlei?
Chief Junlei Tennyson. Used to be she was chief engineer before her mama passed, and she took the helm.
Okay.
She's neck deep in the ship guts by day, slap fighting with the board by night.
Sounds like she keeps busy.
Then what are you asking me about her for?
curious what you think of her.
Straight-laced for my tastes, but that's just her nature. She's fierce, too. A fighter. And between you and me, I think the fight's starting to wear on her. Go right ahead, sweetheart.
What do you do here?
Oh, a little of this, a little of that. I buy and sell items that require discretion to dispose of. Knickknacks. Curios. I also knit throw pillows stuffed with the hair of famous tossball players. But that's more of a passion project.
Geez, that's not creepy at all.
So that's what that smell is.
Sometimes the hairs poke out between the seams, but I don't mind. That's what the law gave us matches for. But that's not what you wanted to talk about, is it, dear? Ask the common folk, and they'll tell you it's on account of all the monsters on Monarch desperate to gobble you up. Because that's what the board tells them, you see. I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony, and they're trying to hide the evidence.
Interesting. What makes you think that?
Those board folk are real prideful-like. Never want you looking behind the curtain, lest you see their derrieres. But old Gladys knows the score. The whole colony's not much more than a diorama, showcasing one board screw-up after another. That's why we gotta keep them from getting their grubby mitts on Groundbreaker. She's our mess.
You tell them. Are there still people down there?
Probably. Every once in a while, we get these snippets of radio chatter. Edna shows them to me. Some man hooting and hollering about the light in us all. Claims he's transmitting from Monarch, but who knows if that's true. Might be true. Might be some new trick from the board. Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
Now, I'm curious because the quest... It's really strange because it's telling me to talk to her. Logs on Hawthorne's terminal mentioned rumours from the Groundbreaker of a scientist who bragged about powerful weapons he was researching. Perhaps another of Hawthorne's logs mentioned looking in Gladys's shop for old records. Looking in her shop, so does that mean... Alright, I'm going to save it before I try this, because I don't know, this could go spectacularly wrong.
What was that?
What was that?
What do you
Nothing at all.
Alright, scram.
Okay, so clearly we can't do that. So what are they talking about then in Gladys's shop?
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled the following story. Do you have what it takes to defend your Portland Township from the dangers of alien wildlife and the underworld?
It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman.
Let me see what you've got to trade.
Just something I toss together. Like to keep my hands busy.
Maybe this is just what he means. Maybe it's just something I have to buy. Maybe. Sell my junk. Oh, that's right, I can repair stuff too. Oh, let's just repair everything. Yep, do it, it's done. Now, what else have we got we can sell off? Sell. Sell. Don't see the point in keeping a lot of these. Gee, I picked up a ton of weapons along the way, haven't I? No worries, Maddie. Well, thanks for dropping by and hanging out with us for a bit. I hope you've had fun. I know you said it's not your sort of game, but yeah, hopefully you still had a bit of fun hanging out with us. We'll catch you next time. I was really hoping there might be something here that's... Oh good, I'm glad to hear that. I must be missing something here. Looking in Gladys's shop for old records. So, what else is there? Like...
Okay, keep it quiet.
So we're looking for records, but I still don't fully get exactly what we're looking for. Pay to view movies. My big candid friend. Well, there's an interesting title for you. Nana Spank 7. Primal Affections. Enjoy the rest of your night, Maddie. Access get messages.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Some townships have asked Halcyon News to make a statement regarding rumors of food shortages.
Okay, again, I'm going to save before I try this because I don't want it to... Because I don't know what is in here. And it looks like absolutely nothing. That was a total waste of time. There's not a damn thing in here that I can use. Huh. Well, I'm gonna cheat and, well, not cheat. Reload that last game so I haven't lost those parts. Well, I don't know what they're talking about. Some modifications. Let's buy some heavy ammo. So, am I missing something in the conversation with her then? Maybe I'm just going to come back to that one later. Purchase a nav key for 10,000. I think we're going to go on with this one because I can't work out.
Move along.
Okay, we'll move along. I'll keep pressing on with the main story. Maybe something with Gladys will pop up when we have a 10,000 bits to purchase this nav key. I think probably what we'll do is we'll head to this planet and then we might have to call it a night. Unfortunately.
Did you bring me anything? New parts? Last weekend's crossword puzzle? Preferably not already filled out this time.
Let's go to Terra. Oh. Edgewater landing pad. Oh, that's interesting. So this planet's got a few different places. This one's got a third location now.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
I need a word.
Only one? Have
Since
to.
we're in Byzantium, there's something I've been meaning to do.
Which is?
I haven't actually talked to my folks in a while. Shocking, right? Anyway, it's probably about time I paid them a visit. Given the dangerous life I lead, they've got to be worried sick.
The Game Awards tomorrow. Oh man, I haven't even given those a thought. Look, I don't think there's going to be much. I mean, unless there's a reveal of a new title that no one's aware of. There's nothing I'm really excited for. I mean, they've just announced obviously RE3, which they could have saved for that, I guess. Last of Us 2 has already got its release date. I don't know, what else is there out that we're sort of waiting on?
Which brings us to where we are today. Several messages and
I think Death Stranding will do quite well.
See, I'm originally from Byzantium, born
At least
and
I hope
raised.
it does.
I know that probably comes as a big surprise.
Yeah, I forgot about that one. It's meant to be kind of like a ninja or samurai Bloodborne, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Reconnect is a strong word.
Bayonetta 3.
And,
I was
Okay.
thinking you'd come too.
I haven't actually played any of the Bayonetta games.
Great. And when we get there, draw out your rough edges a bit. If you've got an outfit you haven't washed in a while, maybe one with some blood stains, wear that one.
Reconnect and make us whole.
You're the boss. Anything else?
Yes, I am the boss. Let's go. So he just has that whole conversation pointing a shotgun at it. This is the third one's coming out early next year, is it? I'm trying to remember when Vanquish came out, there was something quite unique about it. Was it a grapple gun or something like that? There was something about the gameplay I remember that got quite a lot of hype. You can slide. Oh, maybe that's all it was. See, it would be nice when you're in this screen. This must be the ones I've got equipped. Gyro sight. Geez, it only drops it by 0.01. That seems a much better one to install. And what's, we got anything for the shotgun? No. Anything for the saber? Nope. Energy gun? No, nothing for that either. Oh, that was a little bit boring. Oh. This looks...
Not so fast.
Okay. Can I go slowly then?
All right, you're clear. The adjutant's expecting you. Go on through.
That was quick. Oh, I can only... Oh no, I can sell. Let's sell some of this stuff. So that. There's no point carrying it, I'm not going to use it. Have I got any weapons I can offload? I must have some that are... Actually, it looks like I need to go through and sort some of these out. Because I think I've got some much higher DPS weapons here than I've actually carrying around.
I see you haven't been shot to pieces by the guards. Do you have an appointment?
Yes. No, but I hope
Of course. You're that curious spacer Mr. Bedford mentioned. Just a moment, please. Madam Adjutant, Bedford's contact has arrived. Shall I clear your schedule?
No, thank you, Percival. I doubt this will take long.
Oh.
I'm Sophia Akande, adjutant to the chairman.
Doc.
I've been reading all about you. This dossier from Emerald Vale was especially engrossing.
Let's skip the pleasantries.
You know the location of Dr. Phineas Wells. I'm interested. But I'm not yet sure I can trust your information.
Oh, we know where he is, alright. So it's a waste of
You
time.
have potential. But as an investment, you're also a risk. I'd like to take you for a trial run. I have a job for you. One of our cartographers needs to be retired.
Oh.
I want you to carry it out.
I'm listening.
Rachel Lockwood, cartographer for the Bureau of Exploration. She's done some sensitive work for us, but now she's a loose end. Lockwood has to go. Get rid of her. Bring me her work. Then we'll talk about Dr. Wells.
Consider it done.
We don't do it, someone else will.
You keep colorful associates, Captain. I expect you'll put them to good use. At the very least, I expect you to do better than the other freelancer. Report back to me when you're finished.
What other freelance?
We've hired outside contractors before. There's another freelancer working this job, but he's been dragging his heels. Dependable and competent freelancers are hard to come by. For your own sake, I hope you prove to be the exception and not the rule.
Alrighty.
Excellent. Percival will handle your paperwork for you.
On that note, guys, I think that is where we'll finish it tonight. We've got our quest to carry out a hit. So that is what we will start with on the next stream. See what where that takes us. Yes, that's where I'm going to proceed. Thank you to everyone who's watched this tonight. Actually, I want to check something again, see if there's BRB screen. That's so strange. For some reason, the overlay is the same code for all of these, but on my BRB screen, the Santa doesn't appear. And I have no idea why. You have a good right too. Well, it's been fun, guys. Hammer, thank you again for the subscription. It's awesome to have you as the first one on the channel. And as I said, you've now put a bit of pressure on me to get these emotes and badges sorted. Maybe I've got a pretty busy weekend with the kids, especially this close to Christmas, as you'd imagine. So, fingers crossed. I might get something done this weekend, at least get maybe one of the emotes sorted. And then I'll have to submit it for approval. I don't know what the approval time is on something like that with Twitch. Whether it's fairly quick or whether it's a long, drawn-out process. But either way, we'll find out. Okay. Look, I suspect it probably does. It probably shouldn't be the way it's done, but I imagine channels that have much higher viewing numbers probably get a quicker turnaround than channels that perhaps only have a handful of viewers. But anyway, hopefully anything I send through is not going to have any issues with getting approved anyway. And I imagine badges probably need approval too, don't they? I'll have to start. If you've got any ideas, Hammer, by all means, please let me know. Because I'm going to have to come up with something so I can start work on them. But anyway, guys, enjoy the rest of your night or day, whatever you've got on. And we will catch you on next stream. Probably not tomorrow night, probably Friday. Well, my Friday night, which I think is most of you guys Thursday night. Look, there's no bad ideas, Hammer, so anything you might have in mind, please let me know. But anyway, I'm sure we'll talk tomorrow at some stage. We can go over it a bit more then. But anyway, guys, again, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you all next time. Good night.